Let me find out how to locate this right quick. Let's see, home. I'm starting to figure out how to do this YouTube thing to make it more quality. I'm still working on it. I'm talking the lives. I ain't worried about the video. The video will be on point. That ain't right. Who all in the building? Give y'all a second to get in the building. No comment. What's up, Jay? What's up, Jay? First in the building, I think. I see other people, but announce yourselves. Tell me who in the building. What up, Drea? What's up? What's up? You back in the building for a double take. I want to say happy Libra season. It's going down. Had to get off that retrograde. Retrograde drive my Gemini crazy. Okay, you first in the building. All right, Pisces in the building. Libra gang, happy birthday, Drea. Yeah, good subject today. So the crazy thing about it was I was supposed to do a part 2 to the Virgo video, talking about Virgos and stuff, about the critical things. I will do that. But it is Libra season. So I also will do a Libra video. A Libra theme, better yet said. It's going to be dope. It's going to be a dope session. Because we're really in the cusp anyway. So I can do Virgo and Libra together. Really want y'all opinions on this. It's going to be dope. Give it a little time for everybody to get in the building. Stephen M., what's your zodiac and where you from? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. What's your zodiac and where you from? Welcome to the family. Better yet, we're a family here, y'all. I like to give a little time for people to get in the building right quick before we fire this thing. You know it's going to be lit today. You know I'm going to get it lit for y'all today. So I just got to give a little time for people to get their popcorn ready and sit in the seat. All right, Sagittarius. Look, I'm trying to memorize that. Sad game in the building. Season coming up pretty soon. From Chicago. All right, Shot Town. Never been there before. Seen some lovely places there, even though they got like a high violence rate. It has some nice places there still, though. So, one more minute, we're going to jump this thing off, y'all. We know we got late guys coming in, late people coming in, but that's cool. They can catch on to the topic. If you were down for the last podcast, you know what we're going to do. We're going to talk about these little Virgo moon traits, what y'all ranking is. The way I do it is I say something that bothers me. Y'all tell me from 1 to 10, being 10 the worst. 1 not being that bad. What do y'all feel like we'll get somebody broken up with or turn me off from somebody? In retro, also, we'll be doing a balancing act, meaning things that balance your life out in astrology. Things, are you looking for balance, or are you looking for somebody to amplify what you do already? And then we'll go from there. I had to break it down to you. It's not too complicated, but it's definitely good for Libra season. Yeah, Virgo moon. I have a Virgo moon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're gonna talk about that. Okay, Roll Go. What's your zodiac and where you from? And you say balance. You want somebody to balance you out. Okay. We'll get deep into that. It's gonna get really deep. Don't want to rush things, even though my Mercury Aries is like, come on, let's get this started. Get all this. Let's go. Aries always rushing me. Okay, let's go ahead and start this thing off. All right. From 1 to 10, how much y'all think smokers will bother me? Now, when I say smokers, this has to do with weed too. Weed or cigarette. From 1 to 10, anything 7 and above, well, over a 7 period, I'm liable not to talk to you or probably break up with you. From 1 to 10, what do y'all think? The first 2 count and the other 2 bounce. So the first 2 coming down, is going to be the ones I pick, and then we're going to go to the subject too. We're going to go back and forth. So from 1 to 10, how much do y'all think smokers bother me? That could be cigar smokers for celebration. That could be weed smokers. Okay, we got a 6 in the building. We need one more. 4. Okay, that's it. 4. Okay, from 1 to 10, I had to say smokers bother me about a 7 on the dot. The reason I say 7 is because to me, I just feel like it make women I date look older. They say they got melancholy if they black or some type of minority, but still in all, it makes you look older to me. Yeah, 7 definitely. But you came in late, Jade, so it's the top 2. So 7 for that. I don't like kissing women that breath smell like Marlboros. It really just bothered me too much. I would say 10, but I've dated a girl who smoked weed. I've dated a lot of women who smoke weed occasionally. I didn't break up with them. I gave them time to do their thing. I just don't want to smell on your breath. And I'm definitely not trying to kiss you with that scent on you. But some women can hide it and cover it up. So that's why I say I'm not going to break up with you if you smoke weed. But try your best to not do it so much to the point that it's part of your scent now. Your scent. I smell it on your breath. Like it comes through your pores. Now I won't get too nasty on this channel, but little do smokers know. When you smoke a lot and you have sex, I don't want to get this demonetized. It comes through your areas. It comes through there. So I'm hitting it from the back. Is that Marlboro Newports? Yes, it comes through your pores. So it don't matter how much you try to put mouthwash in or do whatever, it comes through your pores, and I smell it. You may not smell it, but I smell it. So it becomes a problem. Yes. Yeah. It definitely comes through your pores. So mouthwash ain't gonna change that. Toothpaste ain't gonna change that. That's gonna be what it is. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna knock these out real fast when we get into the subject. Okay, next one is flirtatious women. Very flirtatious women. From 1 to 10, how much y'all think flirtatious women bother me, or do it bother me at all? From 1 to 10, the first 2 count. Everything else we're gonna bounce. Flirtatious women. What do we think about flirtatious women? 6. Okay, we got 1. 6. One more. Come on, we got flip that. Okay, we got 10. This right here is I say it's about 6. I definitely think it's a 6. The reason I say it's a 6 because I like a woman to be confident, and it's sexy if you can talk that game and spit that game. I like it, but it's not. The reason it's a 6 and not a 1 or 2 or 3 is because I'm wondering, do you need that type of attention from the people that you're talking to do something to your type of swag, your essence, how you feel, and how your confidence is? If you do it for fun and don't mean them to you, it's fine. But every time I turn around, you talk to other people, and they give you some type of rise or something. Yeah. Like he looking at me like that. Yeah, oh my goodness. And stuff start to dictate how you act and how you are, then it will be breakup terms on that. But just to talk junk, talk smack, move your way around with your mouth, be sexy. I'm not one of them people that's very insecure enough for like, oh, she's flirting with that guy, she gonna get him. As long as I know your essence, I'm fine with it. Not a breakup term on that. So to me, that's a 6. Okay, this is a funny one, y'all. Homie lovers. This is women that pass gas around you. This is women that leave the bathroom open on you. We homies, but we lovers. Do everything your homeboys would do, talk crazy, just like your homeboys would do, and y'all in a relationship. How much y'all think I feel about dating a homie lover friend? She do everything the homies do. Cocked up leg, hang around, come out in like a bra hanging out, whatever like that, barely doing something. So we got 10 and 10, okay? So mine on this one is, I say it's a 9. Almost a 10. The reason I give it 10 because I like my girl to be my friend too. It's a great combination to have a girl that's a friend also. It's lovely. But the thing about it is when you start treating me like your homie, it takes away from the romantic aspect And it also takes away from, I don't know, I just feel like when people start to do stuff like that, it makes it where you start to not treat them so much like a woman. You treat them like a dude. And they ain't gonna care about it when it's funny and play games and stuff. But when they want their romantic connection, they want you to tone it down. It's hard to change that once you develop that. I'm a Taurus. Whatever you set for me to do, I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be hard to break that norm once I get used to you. So if I'm used to you saying, call you butthead, and go like that, and you used to be just, you used to pass gas around me and laughing, that narrative is gonna be what the relationship is going to be founded on. Do not date a Taurus. Do not date a Virgo. Do not date a Cap. If you do not want what you start to be building the process, they're going to continue over and over and over. With not air signs, fire signs may not like it, but definitely, if you date a ground sign, no. So don't make him your homie. He's either your lover or not. Y'all can be friends, but he's either your lover or not. I don't like mixing the two together. So yeah. Moving on. We got two more, and then we're gonna go into the subject, the balance. All right, this is deep right here. Women with kids, because I have no kids. Oh, shooky. Now I know a lot of y'all got kids. Women with kids from 1 to 10. We gonna hit it in the middle. 1 to 10. First two go. Jay say 5. I got a 6. Sorry, you too slow now. You got to pick it up. This is a 5. I don't mind kids, but the issue I have, I'm 37. Good grief, I am behind. The problem I have with people with kids is the first thing you got to understand with a man or any woman who don't have kids is, if they coming from a single situation, they got to get used to you first. And when they get used to you first, kids can be distracting. Kids can be overwhelming at times. So to push a kid on somebody will be hard. And also to put them in the father role so fast will be hard. Now, I know a lot of women be insecure. Not all women. And they think that man has to come in that mode as a dad first to know you can be with them. We a package deal, what they say. We're a package deal. Okay, I totally agree that you're a package deal. But still, it's almost like meeting somebody's parents. Eventually, you want to meet their parents. Eventually, you want to go on these dates that's more serious and stuff. But you never start out like that. So if I meet somebody with kids, I don't know. I never met anybody with kids where I had to meet their kids first. I don't get why people on dating sites and take pictures with their kids. That's very scary to me. Like, I just really don't get, why are you taking pictures with your kids on a date now? Not on no IG, that's different. Not on no Facebook. They asking for it if they on Facebook. That's family stuff. That's your life. But I don't understand why they glue their kids to them. Like, I have to know both of y'all at the same time, because I don't like you and I like your kid. What does that mean? I'm not going to be hanging around your kid because that's stalkerish. That's scary. Oh my goodness. That's that pedophile type of stuff. You like my kid? What? That's weird. So all bets are off if I don't like you first. Let me see what y'all got to say. I thought you were mine. Push a kid. Yeah, it sucks. I feel like that too. I don't date men with kids at all. Wow. That's a turn off. They need to get a babysitter until the time is right. I totally agree with that, Paretic. I totally agree with that. Oh no, my kids stay at home with my babysitter. Okay. I need time away. My dates are my dates. No kids are allowed. Okay, cool. You know, some people can't decipher the two. I know it sounds like weird, but some people can't decipher the two. Yeah, I never knew bring us lovers around my kids unless it's real serious. Definitely. And I don't like bad kids. I don't want to hear the saying that no kids are bad, just bad parents. No, there's some bad kids out there. If your kid bad, man, that says a lot about you. I don't want to talk to you because your kid bad. I know it sounds crazy. It's my Virgo moon. I don't want to talk to you because your kid's bad. Your kid's rude. I don't want to talk to you because you did that. You didn't pay attention. You didn't do things right for that kid. I don't want you come there and try to be a Superman, go against your rules and your structure because you didn't raise your kid right. That says a lot about you. Now, that's a breakup. That's a 10. Your kid's bad, oh my goodness. Now, if they bad at a teenage level or something, they finna move out, that's different. But if they're a baby and saying, get out my face, and you don't know my mama, and oh no, I'm gone. So, we on that. Leverage ring my kids unless it's serious. Next topic. No, we stand on this street just because you said that. You ain't rushing me off a topic. No. I'm done with that. Now I can go to the next one. All right, last one. And then we're going to go into the Balance Act. And this is deep. If you don't follow, believe, or understand astrology from 1 to 10, I meet somebody who don't understand astrology. How y'all think I'll take? A girl who don't know anything about astrology, don't believe it, says nonsense. From 1 to 10, how y'all think I would approach a woman? I'm attracted to her, I like her, and everything's cool, but she says astrology is bullcrap. From 1 to 10, how y'all feel? Might not matter to me. Might be serious. We got 6. One more. We got one more, and then we jumping into the Libra season. 7. This is actually a 10 for me. It's not just my Virgo moon, it's also my Gemini Mars added with it. So sometimes I can take my Virgo moon and he either take my Aries Venus and ride out with me, he either take my Taurus Sun and ride out with me. This time my Virgo moon actually takes my Gemini Mars, and they both together do not like this. And Mars being how I get angry, how I act, is definitely a double plus to it. She gotta know everything. No, she don't have to know everything. But she said it don't exist. It's not period at all. It's unreal. Yes, it's a 10. 6 meaning she don't know, meaning she's not open. Yeah, she's not open. And what the word is, if you are curious, you said if you're curious and open but don't know anything, that's different. If you're curious and open, I give you a little slide. I'm talking about you don't, it's like a no, it don't exist. Because image, she looking at you like weirdo for your interests, that's not supportive, and can lead to lack of support in other areas. Poetic. If I had a bell to say golden statement, oh my goodness, somebody put some hearts or something around that statement. That's dope. Yes, and knowing when a person's closed minded. Yes. So, I dated a girl one time, and when we talked and stuff, I could break down things that I knew our relationship was going sideways. And she was like, oh, you gonna blame everything on astrology. You gonna blame everything on astrology, blah, 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 blah. Everything ain't based on astrology. And I talked to one of my mystics about it. I always talk to one of my mystics. I got 4 or 5 mystics I talk to, really 3 I'm really like close with. And my mystic told me straight up, everything you do is astrology. You cannot escape it. Everything you do is astrology. How you act, how you love, how you speak. So when somebody say, oh, you're going to blame it on that, that don't matter in this situation. That's everything. Especially, it's the reason why I didn't get with you at the beginning, because I'm saying like this right here, this spot right here is going to cause trouble unless you can get past this. I got a lot of backlash about the Leo moon spot, but I keep running into Leo moons that I keep bashing with. And I don't want to hear them about open-minded, because I wouldn't know that I bash with Leo moons unless I was open-minded enough to date them and find out. I keep hitting the wall with them. And they try to hurt you in the worst way. I don't want to hear Aries moon. Aries moon can't help what they do. They babies. But Leo moons fully know what they're doing when they crush you. And I'm not saying all Leo moons are bad. But Leo moons are not intuitively enough to know that they got issues there, or some things can go this and that, can hurt you and not know why they're doing it and continue to do it. I said Jeffrey Dahmer behavior driven by his Aries Mars and Aries Moon. A lot of people said that was BS. How can they say it's BS? Do they know? See, None of Our Power just spoke on something. I ain't going to go too far on this because we got to get into the subject. Now, I'm on time. I want to do 30 minutes of this, and I want to do the rest of the hour on balancing act. That stuff right there made me mad. I've talked to women that's my friends that hit me up and say, I don't think I'm compatible with this guy. He got this. When she tried to come to him and explain to him the issue they have and where they think it's coming from, they look at them like, you're nonsense. You're nonsense. Everything is astrology. Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. They end up wasting their damn time because it's something they desire. It's not that he's a bad person. They need fire. He has water there. They need something that's grounded. He has fire there. It's knowing what you have will stop you from wasting your time. I'm not trying to tell you not to talk to the person. I'm not trying to tell you not to get to know the person. But you put all these marbles on the fence, and you don't know what the hell you're getting. Well, it's the oldest sign that have always existed, so actually there's no excuses to know thyself. Thank you, Cherie. Golden. Give us some hearts on that one. What sign was Charles Madison? Somebody help her out on the him out on the Charles Madison. He want to know that. So if anybody can look up Charles Madison zodiac, let's post it. All right. So out of all the issues we got in the world, somebody want to look at social media. This celebrity, look how they live their life over your natal chart. Will Smith and Jada been together for this long, and then Jada and Will Smith found with the problem. Now your routine of checking these people out just go bloop, lost. We don't know what these people live like. We don't know what these people going through. When stuff happens, it just shapes our whole lifestyle to say, what the hell? We coulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Unless you perfect or happily in a marriage, you need to know astrology. You need to know. As a Leo woman, I know the fact Virgo men don't like me. It's placements. My Virgo moon don't like Leo moon relationship-wise. It has an issue with it. My Aries Venus love Leo Venus, and I love Leo women. So, yeah, it's not the sign. It's not Leo I don't like. It's placements that drive me crazy. All my signs are not really fond of Pisces straight up. It's nothing in my sign saying, oh, let me go get a Pisces. But my Virgo moon is crazy about protecting Pisces. Got a deep love for Pisces, a deep understanding. I don't want to get back biblical on it, why, but Virgos are very protective over Pisces. They love Pisces. And a mystic told me that, and I agree with it. Jada said she'll never want to get married. She did it for Will. See, it's so much stuff. But it's not the sign Leo. It's not the sign Pisces. It's not the sign Aquarius. It's elements in the sign that kind of clash with my elements. Some I can look over, some of I can't. Okay, Nana Powers got the info. She said, I just looked up Charles Manson. He was a Scorpio sun, Aquarius moon, Taurus rising. Wow. Okay. So doing that, let's get it started. Not done. We're pretty much done with Virgo season. Let's get into Libra season now. My MG, you have a Virgo moon, shoot me. Watch the videos. Oh my God, Virgo friend, very protective of me. That's crazy. Yeah, we're very protective over Pisces. We can't help it. And the mystic told me this. Your opposites got somebody protective over. Scorpio protective over Taurus. Leo don't play about Aquarius. The two signs to get little issues at, and you know what it is, Cherie, is the Aries and Libra. They protect over each other equally, but they argue like they ain't. But like I said before, I will never get involved in an argument with an Aries and Libra, because you can end up getting both of them jumping you. They don't like that. So why y'all like Pisces so much? Okay, I'm gonna say biblically straight up. Virgo is set out to be be Mary in the Bible, pretty much. The Virgin, M stand for Mary in the Bible, and Pisces supposed to be Jesus. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to put Christianity on nobody. I'm just saying that's a symbolization I came up with and what I've researched. So naturally, the Virgo is supposed to protect the Pisces, even though the Pisces is most powerful than the Virgo is in essence. For that wound, the symbolization of the wound, we're supposed to cover them until they can be that power structure. We have to watch them, and I know it for a fact because I've researched a lot of women who dated Pisces men. And I said, why can't you just leave him? And they say, I can't leave him. He needs me. Women have said that before. So, yes, don't play about Libras, love them. Yeah, is it something about Aries and Libra? They argue amongst themselves, but don't get in that. Do not get in that fight with them. It's not for you. Do not. The only one don't give a damn about each other for some weird reason is Gemini and Sagittarius. They're not protective over either or. They sexually attract to each other. They're captivated. They can be compatible with each other, but they don't defend each other at all. Not like that. I don't know why. Maybe Steven can help us out with that one. Okay, so now let's get into it. We're right on time. We got 1 hour left, so we're right on time for it. Balance and act is the subject for the night. We in Libra season, so we're talking about balance, the scales. And I want to know, how do y'all feel about two different things? Would you want somebody to come in your life that's total opposite and balance you out? You aggressive, they more calm. You talkative, they like to listen more. Or would you like somebody to amplify what you do? They talk, you talk. You aggressive, they aggressive. Which one would y'all rather have? Leave a man be playing both sides in arguments and sit back to watch the explosion. Wow, okay. I find Pisces manipulative. What's your sign again, Deja? You ain't new, but what's your sign again? Oh, she got the sun and the moon. Wow, that's dope. So okay, Taurus. Okay. You say they manipulative. So it's funny that they just said that because I did a video, if y'all can check this out, Taurus women, about Pisces getting stoned by Taurus. Now Taurus stone people when they just isolate you and ghost you and just cut everything off and they're alone by themselves. And the Pisces men were like, what did I do wrong? And a lot of Taurus women came in there and tried to tell him, stop nitpicking, stop trying to push her to do something, stop trying to do too much. And what I got from that was Taurus and Pisces go good together, but the only thing is, it just seemed like the Taurus woman just want to be that alpha woman in the relationship a lot of times. And when she gets that gift of being an alpha, she kind of looked down on the Pisces a little bit. I'm just saying. Not all situations, because you know they got the Pisces with their Aries Venus in there. But we just saying Pisces on Taurus type of situation. So this is supposed to be a situation where the Taurus is supposed to be balanced. The Taurus woman is supposed to be balanced by the Pisces Pisces man. It don't work in retrospect like that. For some reason, that Taurus want that pushback. Some reason. Why y'all want somebody to push y'all back for y'all to feel like y'all loved? I choose balance, but I need someone who thinks debates is fun. Like me, we have to have something in common. Okay. Anybody else? Balance or somebody amplifying you? Somebody making whatever you got be to result. We know how to get what we want, not manipulate. Not manipulation is a give. I hear you now. So Jay, how do you do with Taurus men? Are you good with Taurus men? No, yes, or no? And how does it work? Dre says both. I'm glad you said that, Dre, because I totally agree with that. There's certain areas I don't want to be balanced out with. My competitive nature, I don't want no, sorry, I gotta say it. I don't want no Libra, because I have the most issue with Libras in this area. Telling me it's not that serious. Telling me there shouldn't be a winner or loser. Cherie, telling me that one's not greater than the other. Everything's even, balanced, scale. I hate that. And before you say I'm not Arian, I'm an Aries Venus, Aries Mercury, Gemini in the first house. I'm more Arian than the Aries who don't have a Mars or a Venus in Aries. I did my research. So when I'm in love, I'm in Arian mode. So I might as well damn be an Aries. Anytime I get in a relationship, I'm Arian. Take it. I was good with him, but it wasn't good with the submission part. It was like traditional going on, and I wasn't feeling him being one way with me and showing the world a different side to him. The two fish, definitely. Okay. But I'm gonna knock something off of what you said, Jay. That's kind of going to be on you more than him, because Pisces supposed to know what they're choosing and know what they got going on. So it's some way down the line you didn't pay attention to what Taurus you had, because Pisces, when they choose somebody, they supposed to know what they got. Now, I'm not knocking you, but I'm just telling you a little bit about your sign. Pisces normally know what they're getting. I can be submissive and be dominant. Okay, where do you feel naturally being dominant about and submissive about? For me, I have an Aries Venus, so women that challenge me or push me or is competitive or alpha like, because we've been on this show many times with said and this, and we have, well, not me, they have knocked down the alpha woman. Alpha women don't exist, no such thing of them. Man, be submissive, get your man. And my Aries Venus do not like super submissive women. Yes, I want you to be submissive in certain areas, but Aries will always go after the challenge. Aries will always go after energy, and Arian will always go after the things that feel better and feel like it's, like it's competitive. I definitely did pay attention. You're right. Yeah, Pisces are known for picking what they want, man. It's not for the world to understand what Pisces like. It's for Pisces to understand what they like. I know that. I like a woman to be submissive. I can be submissive, but I want to submit to a good leadership, not false leadership. Wow, that's deep. Okay. You was young. Okay. I think with age, we start to control our natal chart a little bit better. I think before we realize what we're doing, that's why I said astrology is so important to me. Man, I probably had my wife a long time ago. I didn't even know it. I didn't know how to deal with what she had going on. I couldn't see what she was doing, so I acted upon just reaction to my natal chart instead of understanding what was going on. Pisces women seem very picky when they choose partners to me, like no one is good enough. Somebody good enough, but I agree with you about the picky part. It seems like nobody's good enough, but that's why I say Virgos and them are the total opposite, but the same. Virgos are very picky. Seem like nobody good enough for Virgos. But Pisces know what they want. It's just that for Jay, like Jay said the truth, when you're young, you ain't paying attention, you're not embracing your astrology, then definitely you're going to choose something that you got the capability to make the right choices, Jay. In other words, you have the total capability in your Pisces essence to know what you want and what you don't want. Man, why is everyone talking about competitive in the bed? I'm only giving you back what you're going to give me, and it builds. Wow. Who talking about competitiveness in the bed? As you should be picky. Everyone don't deserve us. Okay. I got you. I get that from a lot of Pisces on that. Don't everybody deserve us. All right, so my issue, I'm going to tell you my issue, and just going from Virgo to Libra season, is my Virgo moon wants a pure, good girl. Wholesome, loving, nurturing, stable. I mean, you got to take care of me, just be able to take care of yourself. And my Aries Venus don't want none of that shit. My Aries Venus wants the bad girl, the independent girl, the girl that got a little spiciness to him, a little attitude to him, a little bluntness to him. So that's where I falter at. One wants one and one wants another. And how do y'all feel about that? My Aries Venus want that girl that got that lit to them. They're very attractive. They're very spicy. My Virgo moon don't want that. Who wins? Aries Venus or Virgo moon? Who gets what? Because my Aries Venus is the one gonna walk in the club or gonna walk in the atmosphere and set the tone. My Virgo moon is gonna have the final choice. Is you gonna be dismissed, or you can stay here. So who? I don't know. I got the energy of the situation. I like to be submissive more than dominant. Okay. I think you really balance out with Libra Sun and an Aries Moon. Good grief. That's good. You think you need boxes to be checked when dating a woman? Get over that. There we go. She talking about Libra again. There's a girl out there with all those qualities in one, Ace. I believe it. I don't think they here where I live at. I hate to say it. I don't know. I might be wrong. I might need to shut up about that. But where I'm at right now, it's hard. It's hard. And you notice the difference. And the problem with Aries Venus is the time that my Aries Venus do agree with my Virgo moon is when we see what we want and is this level. And we see anything under that, we ain't fucking with it like that. We ain't messing with it. He said, there, Callie, I hear you there, Poetic. That would check my box as being closed-minded. Okay, Miss Libra. See, Joker, we a mess out there. You see, my Aries like to be in Cali. Like to be out there in Atlanta. My Aries will have a good time. My Virgo moon, they feel like, what is this strange place? We are not supposed to be here. My Taurus be like, this stuff moving too fast, slow it down. I understand what's going on, but slow it down. When my Aries be like, I'm lit. Get me right. So asking y'all a question, how do y'all feel about Aries Venus that wants that spicy, sexy woman? Maybe a little blunt, outspoken, powerful. Maybe an independent woman, alpha woman. He wants that. He likes that. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. We want the energy. Okay, you got an Aries Venus too. Okay, what's your moon, Deja? What's your moon? I know you're Taurus Sun, so you kind of matching me a little bit. Taurus Sun, I'm a Taurus Sun. What's your moon sign, Deja? And do they have any difference of what they like? Because I think you're blessed when you have a moon that agrees with your Venus. That would be the hugest turn off a man overthinking placements and how everything may or may not work. I hear you, Cherie. But let me tell you something about Cherie. She got a Virgo moon too. And that's a critical statement she just made. Be quiet. It's a critical statement. It's no different than my statements. It's just equated different. When you say that's a turnoff, that's a checkbox too. Just like me, that's a checkbox too. It's your checkbox may be in different circumstances. It's the same as mine. Don't forget that just because you're critical about things that mean a lot to you, I'm critical about things that mean a lot to me. What means a lot to me ain't nothing. It means a lot to you, It's still the same thing though. It's a checkbox. I would like a man to discuss placement with me. I'm into that. Okay, dope. Definitely. I think if a man discuss placements about your placements, he actually into you. Woo, smoke some game there. Man, sit down and say, look, when your birthday, I want to know about you. Forget all this social media stuff, I want to know about you. Because I only understand sun and moon right now. Gotta learn the rest. Well, I'm not going to get off subject, but I am going to answer some things. That's how I feel about my Aries moon and Virgo Venus. I can see that. I definitely can see that. Aries and Virgo just don't agree. I've never met anybody who got Aries and Virgo placements, and they agree about anything. They always shifty. depending on where the placement's at, it makes a difference. But yeah, but I do have an open mind, especially if they look nice, act right. Yeah. I mean, Cherie, you very open-minded, but the funny thing, this is funny. It's not no competition. Me and Cherie talk. We cool. She one of my mystics. Me and her bang head a lot. And anytime I go to my other mystic about how me and her bang head, she laugh. She said, y'all are comedians. How y'all be getting into it? It's so funny. But let me tell you something about my Aries Venus. Let me tell you something about her Libra placements. We can argue all day, but I do not like nobody going at Cherie. Do not get involved in the arguments. Leave it alone, because if you attack Cherie, you attack me. It bothers me. But we can argue though. We can bump heads. That's the Aries Libra connection. I'm telling you, it's weird. But yeah. But I do have to be, let's see, I'm very picky. So what are you picky about, Dre? Like, what is the things that drive you away from people, and what are the things that are going to balance you out? Virgos get on my nerve. I like to be free. They want too much control. You see, that's Aries again, Virgo, Aries versus. You say you agree now, whatever. See, Jay, you in the different circumstances, because that Virgo probably protecting you, telling you things you need to know. And you're supposed to like a man putting their arms around you saying, look, I got you. You better not push away no Virgos, Miss Jade. First of all, I'm about the mind. It's all about the mind with me. Okay. So what would balance that out, or would you want somebody to amplify that? It is Aries in Nana. Jay, I think I'm not saying you have like a kid, but you may be a little bit of a naughty little Pisces on that, because, man, with you being a woman, it's harder on a man to accept the Virgo being over them and telling them what to do and stuff. But as a woman, you should like that. You should like that. You should like that. Pisces normally like to put their head on a Virgo chest and just know they taken care of, they're good to go. There's so much corruption out here. So many other signs, placements can do you wrong. Okay, Pareka says, Virgo, my friend, tell me things I need to know. Too bluntly, no compassion. Wow. I think it's compassion there. It probably ain't. No, I ain't going to say that. Okay, you love it. Okay. I just know Pisces really feel protected around Virgo. So let me tell you a crazy story. I had this Pisces girl at work. She was running up to me and playing games. She liked me a lot. She was throwing stuff at me, playing around in the warehouse. The first time she came in the cage where we do our chemicals and stuff like that, she got warned. I'm gonna warn both of y'all, not just you and her. I mean, not just you or her. Even though she popped in here on my section, I was doing my job, and said, look, one of y'all gonna lose y'all job. Ace, I'm not scared to let you go. So I said, look, man, you're gonna get me in trouble, blah, 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 blah. She kept doing it a couple times, never got caught. Finally, she got caught. Boom, I told y'all not to be playing in here. I'm mad, I'm pissed off. And they were about to fire one of us. And they said, Ace, we know it's her coming in here like this. All you gotta do is write on the document, this Pisces girl coming in here like this, and we're gonna fire her, and she's gone. If you don't, we ain't gonna fire you because you're important to the company, but we may suspend you. We need you to tell that the Pisces came in here, they ain't say Pisces, but you know what I'm saying, say her name, did this so we can just let you be fine. You go on your day and we can let her go because she's new. Do you know, I couldn't tell on her. I said it's my fault too. So he ended up putting me on another shift away from her. But I could have lost my job or got suspended by not giving up the Pisces to them. My Virgo moon said, look, no, you cannot allow her to be fired. Even though I warned her crazy, but don't come in here. Don't come around me when I'm in the chemicals and stuff. I can get in trouble, you can get in trouble. I couldn't tell on her. That's how I knew when the mystic told me Virgos are protective of Pisces. I said, hell yeah, I agree. Because damn sure if it was anybody else, I probably would have said, I'm just saying. Sleeping on that Virgo Pisces connection, y'all. Sleeping on it. Um, she was control A's. Most Virgos are. Most ground signs are controlling. Sorry. Most of them are. You have to be able to communicate and hold a conversation with me. Basically, know more than the basic things. That's an air thing. That's definitely an air thing. So as you said, you don't like balance, but want a spicy woman who is a good girl too. Isn't that a balance you're looking for? I didn't say. Okay. It's not that I don't like balance. Okay, I may have said that wrong. I'm not saying I ain't say it because you are an attorney, so you know what I say. I can't flip that on you. But to explain it a little bit more elaborate, I'm not saying I don't like balance. I don't like balance in certain areas. Libra, Gemini, sometime Aquarius are the best at making my mind calm down. They can take my thoughts that just be rampant with my Gemini Mars and going crazy and drive me wild. And Aries Mercury just pushing them thoughts all crazy. And they know how to take my thoughts and calm them down. And I can finally be at ease. When I dated Gemini Venus, the best thing about her was I never woke up sporadic. She knew how to decompress my mind. Now, the problem with astrology, because it is a problem, is sometimes you get what you want on one side of the fence, your mental, and you lack it in energy terms. So I was lacking that fire, that drive, but the mental stimulation was perfect. That's why I said, how can y'all not look at natal charts? Now, I think it's poetic. Venus and Mars, you need to research that. Good grief, girl. Don't even talk to nobody until you get your Mars and Venus down. To me, that's the most important for a woman. I mean, the moon can be important too, but damn sure that Venus and Mars is everything. When I research a woman, your Venus and your Mars is the first thing I'm looking at. I don't even care about your sun no more. And then your moon. And then I go to your Mercury. You got Cancer moon, Mercury, Aries. Okay, I can see that Mercury, Aries. And I got Mercury, Aries too. I don't care for Cancer women. Okay. Dark side never get out. Time you were born. Wow. People in the dark side never give out. Okay. I went through hell with Cancer women. Why? I thought Pisces women were best friends with Cancer women. I thought so too, Poetic. She got me on that one. While looking at your chart, I would agree, Ace. Virgo should be compatible with you. I'll say something in a minute. Nope, jealous for me. Too jealous for me. I can tell y'all something, but it's going biblical again. I don't know. I'm getting in trouble talking biblical. But there's a little of a sneaky little thing going on with Virgo, Pisces, and Cancer I can tell you about. And when I tell y'all biblical stuff, it's not saying it's written down in the law. It's just saying I'm seeing a compatibility in human nature with our past aggressions. And I do stand by that. I don't care what nobody say. I think that the things that happened in our past with our signs have a big impact on how we act now. Because there's a similarity to the first that did it in them signs, to the descendants, which is us. And Virgo and Cancer definitely. And I don't see Pisces. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. I think my Mars and Venus conjunction. So what would it mean to have a Mars in Libra, Venus in Capricorn, welcome to the channel, daughter of the light. Okay, to me, if I see that, first of all, I give this away because everybody don't watch this. Mars and Libra is my favorite. If you're gonna have a Libra placement, Mars and Libra is my favorite placement. Mars and Libra really does accept Aries energy more than the Venus does. I'll get more into that when I drop the videos of Libra this go around. But I definitely believe that the Mars and Libra, being in the planet of Aries, they are more accepting to the natural ability of Aries. And I've dated women with Libra Mars, and they found me. Now Venus and Cap, Oh man, Venus and Cap is tricky. Those two will go at each other a little bit. Mars in Libra, meaning you're looking for a different type of balance than the Venus. The Mars in Libra looking for more the bad boy, or more the guy who got a little bit jump to him, a little hump to him a little bit, which is Aries energy, a little bit aggressiveness, a little bit this and that. While your Venus in Capricorn is looking for stability, structure. Aries feel like Caps can be boring at times, especially in the Venus. So for Aries feeling that way and Mars, Libra loving the Aries energy, you're going to conflict with some signs in that notion. But like I say, knowing that, what are you going to do? What are you going for? You going for what you love, which is Libra energy or air energy, balance, or are you going with the Virgo that has to be more critical and more organized in your movements? So it's kind of what you pick. Mars in Cancer actually lights Mars in Scorpio and Mars in Pisces men. Definitely, I agree with that, Miss Powers. Cancer men are 50 Cent and Benzo. Yikes, I'll pass. I wouldn't say. I mean, they are, but 50 got some other placements in there that make them like that. It's not that Cancer man part. No Cancer can be judged the same way unless you look at their past. 50 Cent mama died. That has a big issue. When y'all date these water signs, y'all gotta look at their past. The past is a big thing. It is in ground sign too, but definitely in water. If you want somebody to just forget about their past and move on, get an air sign. Get you a fire sign. But them ground and the waters, you always gotta be careful with having to make up for the last person did or having to deal with something that in their past and their present. I know that for a fact. That's why I can't stand when people say Cancers are all clingy. No, I know some Cancer been abandoned when they were little. Never had nobody around to show them anything. Those can be some of the most isolated Cancers ever. I know some of y'all haven't seen them before, but I know some of y'all know of them. Cancers are not family structured. And you like, how are they not family structured? You're a Cancer. I'm telling you, their past makes that happen or not happen. Do not just write them off as being family structure because it's not like that. What you mean by mental list? I'm confused on that poetic. Oh, okay, no, she said, okay, no mind, she talking to Cherie. How the heck are you finding out all these women placements? Haha, can't believe they tell you. They have to. I do. Okay, so look. I know everybody don't know this. The reason I drop my IG is not so y'all can look at my pictures. Not to like my pictures, which I appreciate you like and support my product because I'm always very up on dropping the best I can. My IG is for those personal questions that you don't want people to see. So I do therapy through astrology. Me and Dysfunctional did therapy before astrology, but we couldn't help people out beyond that because I felt like astrology was missing. Like I said, first of all, I can't date nobody who don't believe in it. Without astrology, we're really just going off the narrative. And the narrative is never going to be enough to figure out somebody. So yes, I do get inboxes on my IG and they go through their situations and stuff, and I counsel people off astrology with human behavior. That's why I say astrology can't be here and human behavior be here. It got to be even to me. I don't go deep in numerology, which I started to study. I don't go deep into Chinese zodiacs. I do human behavior in conjunction with astrology, and it works and it's very accurate. I can be wrong. I'm not God. But that's my structure, my formula for helping people out. It's not just YouTube, it's my IG too. That's where things get real personal. I don't share people's stuff because it's their business. But some of the videos I've done have been off of conversations. But if I meet a girl out, I'm asking her what her birthday is. If she won't give it to me, good chance I probably won't talk to her. I hate that. My Virgo says it though. My Aries said, whatever, we just feel this thing out. We get it. Virgo like, nah, too many question marks here. Aries like, but she's fine. Virgo like, too many question marks here, buddy. X. The advantage of knowing placements and someone else, you know, and what I expect, it doesn't ever have to be so heavy because you expect certain ways they portray. Okay. I don't disagree with that, Cherie. But we walking in two different shoes. I cannot wait till women women Ace truly falls for is going to shake up his world. Oh, we so sweet. I can't wait for it either, I guess. Thank you, Cherie. But, Cherie, with saying that, you have been on this journey with me. I've told you about a lot of people I've dated. And they have not been the same type of sign. They had similar placements, but I've never been narrow-minded to talking to anybody. It's just I get tired of hitting the same wall. And if this says, no, don't do that, don't do it, then don't do it. I could be friends with you. Being friends will show you just about everything you need to know, besides maybe sex. But at the end of the day, if someone keep punching me in the face, I'm not going to keep going through that avenue. I'm just not. And like I said, I'm not trying to throw Leo under the bus because Leo Venus is my favorite Venus out of all of them. Leo Sun is one of my top favorite suns. But that moon has kicked me when I'm down a million times. I can't explain why. Explain why. And it ruins relationships with me. I'm not saying Leo moon is not good for nobody. But for me, if she says she got a Leo moon, I'm not giving my all into it. I just can't. I'm not going to be super optimistic. I can't. I'm going to just be nice. I'm going to be a friend. I'm going to be whatever. And that's how I am. So let me ask y'all a question. What placement have kicked y'all in the face? What placement have driven y'all to say no more? I can't take no more licks no more. Not the whole sign, but the placement. If y'all know it. If y'all know signs, well, just the sun. I know y'all know the sun. Because Leo moon have hurt me bad. What about Leo sun, Scorpio moon, Ace? Would you date? It's just not enough for me to say yes or no. I'll tell you how I feel about those signs. I love a Leo sun. My Aries Venus love Leo sun. It's exuberant. It feels good. It gives me inspiration and motivation. I said Leo sun is the best spot to have Leo in to me because it's naturally in his home. That and Leo Venus. With your Scorpio moon, I know how to deal with a Scorpio moon. Everybody can't date a Scorpio moon. Somebody asked me the Virgo moon and Scorpio moon compatible. It can be very compatible, or it can be hell in hot water. Anytime I date Scorpio placement, me being a Taurus, and can't nobody speak on Scorpio better than Taurus can. You just can't. You can't. I don't care, Libra. I know you are the hand that reaches out, the evolving mechanism for Scorpio. But let me tell you something. Don't nobody understand Scorpio better than Taurus do. I'm telling you right now. I let Scorpio get away with more than anybody else because I understand what they go through. Me knowing what Scorpio is and what they do, I'll be able to deal with the Scorpio moon. But everybody not equipped for that. So Scorpio moon will not be an issue. If it had been a placement, I would have it be in Scorpio moon. I like Leo sun, so we poetic after the podcast, you need to drop down your well, you can post it here if you want to. I need to find out what your Mars and Venus are, because that means the most to me out of your sun and your moon. Your moon is not bad. It's just I know what it could be. And the sun is definitely not bad. But it's not nothing that made me jump on the sun. It's just the sun is not bad. I know everybody can't date a Scorpio moon. Not trying to be evil. Everybody can't date the Scorpio moon. Taurus are equipped for it, but everybody can't date a Scorpio moon. If I didn't have a Taurus sun, I couldn't date a Scorpio moon. But Virgo would not know how to leave it alone. Now, that's one sign I'm not gonna nitpick at too much. Scorpio moon. I'll let them do things as long as they don't be too detrimental. I realized my long relationship with a Leo moon. How you feel about that though, Minana? Yeah, you need to get out your state, go to live in California. I believe you'll meet more people and feel more like you're liking. I agree with that, Cherie. I thought you said the sun don't matter. It doesn't matter to a point. Okay, I don't want to feel like I'm lying. Okay, Nana, hold me in the court of law. Tell me if I'm reversing what I'm saying. When I say this does not matter, I'm not saying it does not matter like I don't care at all. I'm saying it doesn't matter to the point that it will make me date you or not date you. That's what I'm trying to say. At the ends, it's always something I can like about it. I could be all right about it, but nothing about a girl's sun have ever made me say, I don't see Pisces sun. So when I see Pisces out, my Virgo sees it. Let me take it back. My Virgo sees the Pisces sun and want to help him out and everything like that. But after the Pisces is peeled back, it's what I'm looking for the most. I'm not anything attractive. No offense, anything attractive to the eyes of the spirit to a Pisces is not there for me. It has to be something after that. The Venus, the Mars, the Mercury that unites what I have going on. So the Pisces not going to make me not date them or date them. It's just how it is. I only say that because California has variety. I mean, I agree. I think Atlanta got variety. I think anywhere but here, I have trouble here. When I ask questions about astrology, you look at me like I'm weird. I can't do Aquarius Venus men ever again. My Taurus Venus is too possessive and they like freedom. Wow. Okay. I think Aquarius Venus in women fits a little bit better than in the men. A lot of women who got Aquarius Venus don't really have that problem or have that issue too much. In other words, I heard people talk about Aquarius Venus in men a lot. Now, I'm not sure that it's not more of an insecurity, excuse, or controlling issue. What are you jealous about? Wow, okay. Good question. And is jealousy the same as possessiveness or possessive? Good question. Just playing with y'all, my Gemini Mars, playing with y'all right now. Possessive, not jealous. I mean, is that the same thing or not? What's the difference? Because jealous get the bad name. But I'm going to tell you like this. My Aries Venus like to make my woman a little jealous. To know that I mean something to her. The little game that the Arian play. When I'm in love. Aries Venus. I want her to be a little jealous. To know that I have a place. To know that it means something to her what I do. Don't want her to be over jealous. But I need a little of that salt and pepper on that jealousy. I'm dropping down in my... Please don't email me because I don't do my emails. But I would do my... I got so much stuff in spam, it's crazy. There's two of them. The one that got... I mean, you can email any of them. It don't matter. Not email, but... That's my IG, Rise Asa Nova. Leo moons always look out for me. Even now, he will come when I call, but he hates criticism. My Aries Mercury tells him the truth about himself. He hates it. Possessive is slightly different from jealous. I just feel like what's mine is mine. Okay. That's that Taurus Venus. I can tell. And in my retrospect, it's not just Aquarius Venus, it's air signs, period. Yeah, I'm calling out Libra on this one. Air signs like freedom. Gemini Mars love freedom. That's why it's weird that placements sometimes come back with each other. My Taurus Sun don't mind being at home all day long, chilling with my girl and relaxing. My Mars likes freedom. So, how y'all feel about that? But freedom don't always mean that you gotta mess around with somebody else. It just means I don't want to be up under you 24/7. I hate that in relationships. I do not want to be up under a girl all day, all night, all day long. I need to get out, relax, even if it's just going to a sports bar, even if it's just my job, as I'm on the road. I do not like being up under a woman 24/7. No, not to a dysfunctional, but this said on the podcast, he can be under his woman 24/7. Don't bother him. Not saying it's wrong or right. I'm just saying the difference between me and him. I do not like being up under my woman 24/7. Go to work. Let me miss you. Come back. I got to build that hunger up. My Aries Venus like to miss things and then go after it. I'm not going to argue with you if I ain't seen you all day long. If I see you all day long, we probably going to get in an argument. I hate to say it. It's just how I am. I get picky. I want to be lazy sometimes and just do stuff behind closed doors that I wouldn't do in front of you in my single life. And now I'm with you, I still want that essence. Don't mean I have to mess around, but dang, I want to lay around the crib with my hands in my pants, slouching over. Might not want to get a haircut every day or something. I need space. Can't be up on you 24/7. That's why I got Ninja Turtle room. I gotta have my Ninja Turtle room. I don't care if I gotta build a house onto your house. I need my place to go to distance myself. How many of y'all feel like I need balance in that? Or you feel like that's cool or not? How y'all feel about that? Because I need distance. That's an air thing. You trap me on the walls, I feel like I'm finna just die. Said agree. Yeah, do your thing, girl. Dang. That's why I don't want no girl looking at my phone and all of my stuff all the time. I don't like that. It'll drive me away. My Aries Venus don't like it. And I'm gonna say this is not for y'all to say I'm right on this or wrong. This is how I feel. The biggest steps to getting a relationship with me is accepting the fact when she says, "You're mine." When the girl say you're mine and I'm yours, my Gemini Mars feels nervous. I think that's perfect. I've been glued to the hip with a man, and we eventually got on each other's nerves. Space would have saved it. Wow, that's dope. I like for my man to be busy doing things. I want to know at the end of the day, my man's coming home to me. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. I think that a lot of women don't understand that when a man is busy, it keeps them out of trouble. That man that constantly needs attention from you to be around you are nine times out of 10 of them one people who cheat. I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash. I don't care. The man who needs attention, just like the woman who needs attention, when you can't give them that attention, they ain't got nothing to do with their life, or they ain't got nothing going on. Them be the number one people who cheat. Say amen or hell no. How y'all feel about that? That's a strong statement. I need space. So we got 21 minutes left. Any questions? Anything y'all want to add to this? And how y'all feel about that? Like, dang. A man could be my best friend with a woman. Can be best friend with a woman, not a problem at all. How y'all feel about that? What Cherie said. Can your man have a best friend with a woman or not? I don't care. As long as he don't come into between my time, what I call my time. My time. I mean, if we in that sweaty section to throw down, you be like, hold on, Herbert calling. What's your problem? Oh, no, Aries Venus be like, what? I gotta pull out, not because I'm finna have a baby with you, because you finna talk to your friend. Let me shut up. So Nana agree with me. As long as they haven't messed around before. So once they mess around before, you still gonna be with them, Jay? You gonna put them on the handcuffs, them what they call them, shackles on my feet? What you gonna do? Lock the doors on him, Jay? You gonna put a bell around his stuff every time he pull it out? Is it ding 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 sound? Now I say my man cannot have a female best friend. Ooh, break the law down. No, I'm just saying, Jay, what you gonna do? Once you done messed around, you kept him. What you gonna do? I don't care, no, about the woman I'm dating having a male straight friend. The thing is that I lack jealous issues. I think the deeper I fall in love, maybe that change. I'm too prideful to show my jealous side a lot of times. So even if I am jealous, you won't see it. Only time I really do get jealous though is when I feel like it's mine. Like, don't tell me about a sexual position that your ex did like me, or better, or I ain't definitely not better, but still, like, don't put me in the similarity of your ex. I take that back. I don't care if it's a little play shit, like my ex like that drink too type of thing, but when it comes to sexual positions and stuff like that, sex and the deeper intimacy things, he kissed me like that, he touched me like that, that would probably drive me crazy, but not the little basic stuff. I mean, I would never put a best friend in a situation where I cannot be their best friend anymore. So if I got a female best friend, I will never put in a situation where she cannot be my best friend anymore. If I do, then that's not my best friend. You telling me somebody who been with me, ride with me all along, I'm gonna put them in a jeopardizing position situation? I'm not. I ain't gonna lie. I probably ain't gonna tell you about it. I'm fine with living with that. As long as I ain't messing around with it, as long as I ain't sending little stuff I ain't supposed to be sending, I probably won't tell you if it jeopardizes me ending my friendship. Same as I'm not gonna put her in a situation that jeopardizes me ending my friendship. Sometimes you don't work as lovers, you can just still be friends. I don't seek a man that could or want intimate lovers. Wow. I feel like 90% of males want more than that. So my man has a woman best friend. I feel like he wants more than her. You playing a narrative right now, though, Nana. I gotta call you out on that. You playing a narrative. You playing it safe. That's a Taurus tactic. And I'm gonna say this right here on air. And I'm gonna get some backlash, and I don't care. Nana is an Aries, a Taurus, Venus. I am a Taurus, Aries, Venus. Since Nana don't have an Aries, Mars, do you know I will show more Aryan traits than she will? Tell me y'all disagree or not. This is why Perez need to know her Mars and Venus. She has a Taurus, Venus. I have an Aries, Venus. She don't have Aries, Mars. I don't have Aries Mars. She don't have a Taurus Mars either, I don't think. She will be more Taurian than I will. Tell me I'm wrong. Now she has an Aries Mercury, but I got Aries Mercury too, so we kind of flatline on that. We even. Deja, I have an Aries Venus and get cold from the feet of commitment, but when it comes to loving, it's passion filled. And Deja, I totally feel the same way. I have never met a male who wasn't waiting for a man to slip up or crack an approach and an appropriate joke. Wow. Yeah. Them conversations get people in trouble every time. My male friends would date me right now if I let them, so I look at them with female friends like that. I mean, that's a gift and a curse. I got a lot of female friends that do the same for me. Only thing that's with me is like, I think though, if I get the woman that I'm supposed to be with, why didn't I go out with their friends when I had the opportunity to? If I'm not smashing them when I'm single, why would I try to smash them in a relationship? In other words, I don't get that equation. I am a loving person and I do value my friendship with people. So no, my ego Aries always on. My Aries rising is what people see first. Your Aries Venus only comes out when you're in love. I'm more Aries than you. We'll talk about it. We'll debate about that. I didn't know you had Aries rising. So that may make it even, possibly. I got another Aries placement though that I don't tell people about. We'll talk about it. No. Right now I give you the win, but you have a Taurus freaking Venus though. That means you act like a Taurus, and I can tell by how you act. Yeah, I see Arian energy in you, but I'm ruled by my Venus. I am a Taurus. Taurus is ruled. I am controlled by my Venus. My Venus is Aries. We can debate about this. No. So you can say you're more Arian than me. I disagree still. It don't matter. The funny thing about it though is, I love debating with Nana. She cool. I love debating with Cherie. Love her to death. The funny thing about this is, I wish I wasn't. You have a Virgo moon, a Taurus sun, a Gemini Mars. I set the script. We very calculated. This is how I tell you how Aries involve things. I'm not going to do this. You're going to do this. We're going to set it straight. Aries Venus will knock everything I just put up on the board and do what he wants to do. Everything I told you I won't put up with. Do you believe that I never dated a girl who smoked before? Do y'all believe that everything I said that I don't like in that Virgo list has been what I have not dated? You say, well, why did you date this girl? You say you don't like that. Because Aries, Venus say what he wants. I'm controlled by my Venus. And it's just not love, it's passion. So it's anything I care about. If I don't care about you, yeah, Mars come in there, my Gemini, Virgo. If I care about you, Aries control that. Yes, Aries rising, Mercury and Sun. I definitely think my Taurus and Cancer in my chart get me balance, more control. I give that to you. I could tell, because when I said the clumsy thing, I could tell. I could tell. And the thing about it though, now what I'm trying to say is like, and I like your competitiveness and stuff. Because I got Aries, Venus, it's not just traits that I put out, this Arian. It's what I love. So when I see Arian energy, I'm attracted to it. Fire energy, period. But Arian energy has a way to activate my Aries Venus faster than anything else. So I know the difference. I know the difference. When you having your sun versus and you having your Mars and your Venus. Women who got Aries Mars, they tend to pick with me. They tend to mess with me because they want that Aries to come out. They know it's not gonna come out normally because I got Gemini Mars, so they're not gonna get that. So, all right, there, Jay, appreciate it. They pick with me to get it out. So Arian Mars women, they get the essence of Arian energy and they pick with it. Aries Venus, they almost can't do no wrong even when they wrong with me. It just sits out, so it just comes at me, attacks me. My whole body feel like it's on fire in a passionate way. When the Aries Venus not digging me, I can tell. I ain't got to ask no questions. I know when they're not into me. It just naturally comes. I know they're not feeling me when they're not feeling me. When they're feeling me, I ain't got to ask no questions. I know what it is. Aries Sun, I used to think they was all Aries Venus before I started, like the Sun. I used to be deep in the Suns and not pay attention to nothing else. But I met an Aries Sun that was cold as shit. Like, oh my goodness, I did not feel any fire in them for real at all. It's different. It's a different aspect. I have not researched too much Aries rising. I do believe that Aries in anything, in Cancer in anything, is a powerful placement in your natal chart. If not, it should not be ignored. So I can't say it's just rising because it's still an Arian placement. And the Mercury makes a big difference because it can conduct everything you got going around you, your information, your communication. So Aries, Mercury can have you feeling fire and it's not fire just because how you projecting yourself to people. And Taurus is not too far from Arian anyway. You mix Taurus and Aries, it's really close. It's just that Taurus do things a little bit more grounded than the Arian do. But they're close. True, my Mercury and Aries too, yeah. So if you got an Aries Sun and you have an Aries Mercury, that Mercury gonna be feeding the shit out your ego. It's gonna have you feeling like you Arian to a freaking. It's gonna be hard to decipher the two between Taurus and Aries because you dare. So I track a lot. Everyone I track always say I draw them in. Definitely. It's tricky when you got Aries Mercury and you got other Aries placements, but definitely we got Aries Mercury. Because I don't believe that actions always speak louder than words. Woo! I'm finna break some knowledge. I do not believe with the Aries Mercury that actions speak louder than words. I've seen a baby with Aries Mercury speak, and they like, where did that grown woman come from? And I'm like, that's the baby that said that. I know when I'm passionate how I feel. I can speak upon nations. Anybody with their Aries placement in Mercury can lead a storm of people with just their vocals and be the laziest person in the world, the clumsiest person in the world. It don't matter. When you have an Aries Mercury, you're meant to speak, and you're powerful when you speak. And it's like that energy alone. I ain't gonna lie. Well, maybe want to smash a girl just off of that Mercury, and it ain't even that about that, but it is because that energy of speaking and getting my information and projecting it. I'm just saying. My Aries Venus go crazy because you can feel that energy coming. Do not sleep on the Mercury, even though it's just your communication understanding. We got 6 more minutes, y'all. In essence, just like Libra do it too. I mean, Libra calm you down with the Libra Mercury. Taurus and Aries are very close. Taurus, Venus women are just hard to get. Then the Aries, Venus women. Aries, Venus women make the first move. Taurus doesn't. Yeah, definitely. That's powerful. Aries, Mercury word. words move mountain, definitely. And it don't matter if it's a baby. It's just I wish that for everybody who don't believe in astrology, I wish they knew their kids' signs. It can help them develop them. Then nobody helped me with astrology until I got older. So like, it's just crazy. What's your Deja? What's your Mars? And I'm gonna say today, I'm not trying to go against you because I know you know yourself, but you're not letting that Aries Venus do what he want to do. And for you, you have to have an Aries Mars. See, your Taurus holding that back. But you have an Arian Mars to let it push you over the hills. This is my opinion. Might be wrong. That Taurus is a shower. But yeah, that's what it is. Taurus Mars, yeah. Yep. So you got Taurus Mars and Taurus Sun. They both hold down the Arian energy. Yep. I've dated women Taurus Mars and got Arian placements. It hits different. Yeah, that's too much. Taurus Mars and Taurus Sun. I'm not trying to say you will not see the Aries Venus part, but it's the bull, two bulls holding down the Arian. I can see how you differ from that. Yeah, you are. Definitely find yourself internally. I do it all the time. I have an Aries and Lilith. I don't know if y'all know about that or not. Every sign that has magnetness, just certain signs bring out the quality when each other's present. And I agree with that, with Cherie. I'm telling you today, even with your Mars and your Taurus, I still don't believe that somebody hit that spot. When I say hit that spot, I ain't talking about no sexual stuff. Don't demonetize me. But hit that Aries on the top of the head and unites it, that you can control that. You're fighting with it because it's not strong enough. But if somebody would have hit that passion level with you, yes, I think it could come out. But since they have to hit it, you won't make the first move. They got to make the first move. So that explains everything. So Arian Lilith, what do y'all think that means? Have any of y'all check out y'all Lilith signs? What do y'all think Arian? I know Cherie know. Cherie should know. Aries Lilith, what did that mean? Yep, it takes someone really special for me. Yep. You gonna do 2 more minutes, y'all. What y'all? They get them likes up, and I come on every other Sunday. Won't be on next Sunday. Be on the following Sunday. We will be doing the same subject for 2. But I'll probably twist it a little bit. You think a Taurus Venus man would bring that out of Deja? Taurus Venus. Yes. Definitely. That Taurus Venus will have a Taurus Mars and gonna hit that spot. The funny thing about it, I'm gonna go a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. With women's Venus, you can get away with it being the sun sign. This is what I didn't pay attention to. So I have a Gemini Mars. I lust Gemini energy. Do you know she ain't gotta act like a Gemini? She can just be a Gemini and I'll be lustful toward her. Libra, Aquarius ain't gotta be the act of that sign. The ego is enough to engage me. So that's how that works. But with a woman's Mars and a man's Venus, that love being a little bit more stronger, I'm gonna need some type of form of actions. So, um, yeah, definitely, Sheree. And I got Aries Lilith. I found that out. I'm like, ugh, just can't get rid of you. Um, so that's how I feel about that. The Venus ain't gotta have the exact act on a man. What about Leo Venus? Uh, Taurus, Venus, Leo Venus. What's your Venus again, Deja? Oh, you got Aries Venus. Oh yes. Oh yes. 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 You'll love a Leo Venus. Yes. You good. That Taurus Mars is gonna be a little bit tricky, but yeah. The best thing for you, Deja, is to find you a Virgo man with a Leo Venus. And that'd be your hubby. I agree. I like Leo Venus too, Sheree. You already know how I feel about that. So your rising is pretty much the paint on your house. It's if I didn't know who you were, Deja, and I just looked at you for a quick second and just ran off, that's what I would see your rising. The rising is important for men, definitely because sometimes we don't have time enough to Virgo man with a Leo Venus. Okay, congratulations. Yes, that's a good spot. That's a good start. Libra men have it too, but if I had to have a Venus, I would want to come out a Virgo woman over a Libra woman. Not trying to knock the Libra woman out the park, but at least my Taurus will feel connected. I like that Leo Venus though. I'll take it with a Libra. This be fine. My Gemini will be happy to be with a Libra, so I'm not tripping. But I like that Leo Venus. I like Aries Venus. I like Sag Venus. I've been in a long relationship with Sag Venus. So yeah, you good with that. I would definitely entertain that, Deja. And tell us how it goes. We curious. We're not nosy. We're curious. We care. Only thing I'm gonna tell you though, Deja, is that and it's natural for you. Uh, put as much as you want into that Leo Venus. It's gonna come out tenfold. Whatever you put into it is gonna come out to you. Whatever you give into it is gonna come back to you. Don't be afraid to give. Don't hold back, because whatever you put in Leo Venus is gonna come back to you tenfold. He said compatible every planet except his Gemini rising. Have a Virgo. That's nothing. The rising not that important to me. It shouldn't be that important. I looked into Lilith, Sheree. I just don't want to get into it on here. I've really been researching all about Lilith. Period. You know I have. I just don't want to put it on here. It's real complex and complicated, like you say it is. I will do a little video, but not now. It's Libra season. We're talking about balances and unbalances, and we will continue this discussion next time too. It will be a different dimension from it. Yeah, that rising don't mean much. The rising is pretty much what you see at the beginning. You may have a little essentials, but not major essentials. If you like them, you're talking to them, the rising go out the door for the most part. I have never met nobody or rising that I don't like, and then I meet them and then their sun is affected by it, or their moon or whatever like that. The rising is really for men to make a first impression on you. If they pass that test with you, you can fine. I have never broken up with anybody over their rising. is really the most. It's good to know because when you first meet somebody, it'll help. But both Scorpio moon, okay, yeah, I got understanding. I had to research Scorpio moon on Scorpio moon. Because even though the understanding is there, and you have a Taurus placement to understand Scorpio moon, I don't know if they can still face things together. I think they still need their isolation time. I'm not sure about that. But I'm going to research that Scorpio moon. Because I know when me dating the Scorpio moon, places I can't go, places I can't help her. Virgo always trying to help people out, be critical. Scorpio moon just cannot be. I found mine out. I can't wait to tell you later. Okay. I'm curious. Well, with that being said, let me see. Let me read the last little 3 ones right here. My Lilith is in Aries, and I can feel it. I know it is, and I understand why it's there. And it really bothers me that I have a Lilith in Aries. It messes with me. And it's sad. The Lilith in Aries has something to do with my Aries Venus. And I can tell. And I am very empathic beyond astrology. And I know things that I won't tell you I know. But I'm learning about myself more and more. And my Lilith in Aries, like I say, any Aries placement cannot be ignored. It don't even matter if you got Aries rising, it cannot be ignored. And my Lilith Aries have a conjunction to my Aries Venus. And it's something I have to overcome. Rising matters a lot because if I don't like your vibe initially, I'm not going to give you play. I agree now, but the rising, I was going to say a rising matter more than men, but the truth of the matter is like, how long would the rising distract you? A whole distance between y'all two. If they see you first time out in public, it's very important. But if you're around them, you're gonna find out what you need to find out. Especially you. You're gonna find out what you need to find out. And the rising tells you a person's chart ruler. I'm gonna have to look at that. I'm not saying no, I don't have an argument. It tells you your chart's ruler. I get back to you on that, Sharia. How I feel about that. I don't like that Lilith, Sharia. I'm being honest. I wish I could change some placements I have, and I would be the most successful, confident person in the whole wide world. It's some placements in there that just do not do me justice. Since I have to be ruled by Venus, it just don't do me justice. And I'm fighting right now battles and stuff, especially with it being Mercury retrograde. You know my Gemini placements, I ain't going through hell right now. Aries rising makes my Mars, my chart ruler. That's important. Yeah, I'm not gonna say no on that. I'm not saying you're wrong, Miss Powers. I gotta see something right quick. I'm trying. I can't say no about it, but I'm trying to see something about that right quick. Because I'm curious about some things on that. My Lilith is in Libra. Wow. Chart's rising placement is where you start the chart reading. I agree. It's your paint to your house. Before you get to a house, it's the paint. But I'm just saying from experience, without not touching on what Miss Power said, because I can't touch on it yet. I'm not going to sit here and read you bull crap if I don't know or I'm unsure about something. I'm not going to put it out there. But I know that rising have never pushed me away from people or caused me not to talk to them in a relationship. I'm pretty sure I've dated a Pisces rising. I'm pretty sure I had sex with a Pisces rising. I don't know. I have never had sex with a Pisces sun though. So I got to research that a little bit more. Not calling nobody wrong, but I don't want to be an idiot up here saying, "Oh, I debate you because I just feel like this way." I may agree with you 100%. It's just I need to see some things. If it's a conjunction in some areas, I'm in my mind, I want to think about. I'm not going to war with Miss Nana Powers unless I'm ready, or Cherie unless I'm ready for that. I'm not. I'm not on the low for that because I just don't hold rising too high right now. In my relationships, uh, outside of Leo moon, because that's the only moon that's been giving me trouble, the Mars and Venus have been the sole purposes of are we gonna be together or not? The sole purposes. Stop signs, go signs, caution signs, railroad signs, whatever. Never been a rising. But I got to research it though. Y'all put something out to the play. I got to check it out and see what it's about. Now I can see the rising giving me a misinterpretation of some things. What you saw about Cherie have gave me some misinterpret things. So rising have made, like I say, Nana said, and I agree with this. It may have made me look at somebody differently and judge them quickly or slower than what I'm supposed to. But I just believe I'm around them long enough that rising goes out the door. This is my opinion. I'm gonna research it and see. I just threw it to the side because I have a Gemini rising, and I've had people come on here before and said, if I didn't know you, I didn't see you right there. I know Lilith is home in Scorpio. I know that. I know that for a fact. I knew that before I did the video. I didn't see you right there though. But it's all good though. We all learning together. It's no point in fingers. I learned so much from Cherie. I can't even knock her for anything. I would not be where I'm at without her help. So as much as I want to say, I told you, I can't. You taught me just about like so much. Well, Lilith and Libra, Lilith and Libra, I have no fears whatsoever about. I'm sorry, I don't. I tell you what, I take that back. Libra had me. I'm gonna put that in the next video. Next video. Leave it alone, Ace. Next video. It's also didn't talk to the Virgo because of that. Thought he was looking for something unsubstantial. Wow. What's wrong with Lilith and Libra? There's nothing wrong with it to me. I don't. How can I say this? You be with me having the Aries Venus. I be wanting Libra to have some dirt on them because they just too straight. Like this is Aries energy talking. I be wanting to be a little dirty, man. It's just Libra placements just be too cute. And I'm not saying that all Libras are A1 people, but that's the essence I get from them. I just want to throw some dirt on y'all and have y'all dancing a little bit and be happy in it. Because when I battle with Libra energy, it's just too cute. It's just too. Everybody wins. Everybody's cool. Everybody's balanced. Woosah. So to have a Libra and Lilith, I'll take it. Just saying. I don't have no issue with that. That's why I like Libra Mars so much. At least we get a little of that. I mean, this is my opinion. Now, like I say, how I look at things is from a different perspective. I got different placements. Libra Sun, Libra Venus give me the scares out of this world. I don't want to word it the wrong way, Miss Powers. I think Cherie can word it better than I can, but it's just like your dark spell, almost like your dark side. But it also can be something that you're ashamed of. And that's where that's where the issue come in at. I am ashamed of my area placements. I know for a fact I am. Every time I get a surge of energy to go off feelings and go hard and be arrogant, even in my IG posts, I want to show what I've accomplished, what kind of money I got, what I got going on in my life. I am ashamed to come out and be arrogant. I don't even want to listen to rap songs bragging about what I could do unless I'm working out. Because my Virgo moon, and I feel like it's my Aries Lilith that's like, I'm ashamed to be confident or arrogant or cocky. Now, if I do it in the moment, I can't control that, but I know that has something to do with my Lilith Aries. I look down on my Aries energy a lot, and I hate that. I can't tell you about Libra Lilith, but I feel in my heart that Aries Lilith is me regretting losing my temper. Yeah, see, Cherie said it right there. Lilith is the dark side, innate, true character. Yeah, it's just like, because everybody sound passive aggressive, my Gemini Mars, which I am, but I know there is a freaking God, Emperor in me that will freaking set this world on fire if you push it to that limit. And can't nothing around me control that if it gets out. And I'm fearful of that. That's why I say Aries is a strong placement. I'm not an Aries sun, but I got in my Venus. If I get super lit, forget the laughter, forget the joking around, I can do something I regret. And I fear that. That's why I'm always laughing and joking stuff off. I don't like that. Lilith is sad. Oh my goodness. Somebody save us from Nana Powers. Damn. Saggy and Lilith? Good grief. I'm not even going to research that one. Damn. You ain't no joke. Definitely not the one to be crossed. Lilith and Saggy? I need to stop. But that's what we come for the show for. Lilith and Saggy. Damn. I didn't even think about that combination. Sheesh. In the words of my New Yorker, sheesh. I don't even want to think about what this is about. I'm serious. Woo! I'll leave that alone. I'm not trying to say Sag energy bad, but doggone is powerful as shit. Do not sleep on Saggy. Saggy know how to make the game even and hard to control. And that's in your Lilith. I don't know what Lilith and Saggy mean. I just know what the SAG placement means and the energy and the capabilities of SAG because I'm attracted to it because it's a powerful mechanism that often get overlooked by Leo and Aries. But the truth is, Saggy can make Aries go stupid. Saggy is like the underdog that can be a top dog if they wanted to. And to have that in your Lilith, woo, I don't know. That's crazy. Mm. Sag is a trip. I'm not saying they ain't attractive. I'm attracted to shit to Sag. I love Saggy. But what they can do to Arians and Sag and Leos is not fair. It's certain signs to get the name Emperor, Aries. But it's always that one sign that can flip the script on your ass. And that's Saggy in the fire placements. And Gemini in the air. So it makes sense I'll never date one again. You just gotta be careful. Saggy for the fires, Gemini's for the air. I want to say Scorpio for the water, but I don't know. I'm not too sure. It's fight for territory. I know it's Saggy is calculated fire. I go and do research on the Sag. Yeah, calculated fire. Fire's not supposed to be calculated like that. What is Mars women you say you like again? I like Libra Mars, number one. I thought I liked Leo Mars at first, but Libra Mars is my favorite Mars. And I need to do a video on my favorite Marses. I know why I like Leo Mars. It's for all the wrong reasons. It's for all the wrong reasons I like Leo Mars. The Scorpio sad cuss is my weakness. My best of my head. I get lost only for a bit though. I don't know why people underestimate Saggy. I wouldn't. If I break up with a Leo, it's given. She pissed me off. I pissed her off. It's mutual. It's fine. If I break up with an Aries, I don't really care because she feels like I feel. If I'm with her, we care. If we ain't, we don't care. If we get around each other, we can get back together. But it's we move at the same pace. Aries move 2 steps, I move 2 steps. We're moving at the same pace when it comes to love. But that Saggy though can make you feel like you're in love when they don't even give a damn. They don't even care. And if they're in love, they can make you in love, even when you're not. Saggy is not one to play with. I'll play with Scorpio before I play with Saggy. That's on mom. I'll play around with Scorpio Deadly Stinger before I play around with Saggy. I don't even want to play that game. Saggy can make love to you like they in love with you and give you everything they got. Aries is giving you everything they got. Leo's motivating and giving you everything they got. But Saggy can just regenerate, switch it around. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Lilith and Saggy, wow. They will cry in your face and lie at the same time. They can. They can. They can be the most wonderful people in the world if they choose to, but they have choices. With fire in their hand, they can choose what they want to do with the fire. Aries can't do that. Sorry. You know what you kind of get with Aries? Aries are the most horrible, sorry, good for nothing liars. They're not good liars. Aries is not good at it. They give themselves away off their feelings. But yeah. So you know you're capable. But the thing you gotta know about your Lilith though, Miss Powers, is what you don't like. It's something you resent. It's something you try to get away from. So what you having the sagging Lilith, it's not like you going toward it, you want that to happen. It's something you trying to put shade on and cover it up. Because Lilith is in conjunction of the moon, of the dark, the black. And me doing research on Lilith is something that you're trying to get away from, cover up. I mean, Sharika probably explained a little bit better than me. It's not something you go to. It's not your go-to, oh, hell yeah, let's get this. It's more or less like, I don't want this out the bag. So if you got Lilith in Libra, then it's something you're trying to keep at bay. It's not something you use for a weapon. That's what I know about Lilith signs. It's conjunction to my Lilith video. Something you're trying to keep away, get away, cover up. It's not something you run to. It's not a weapon. It's not your Mars. Your Mars is your weapon. Your Lilith, and you start dipping in the Lilith stuff, you want to cover in some deep, deep, deep dark holes in your life. That's why I don't talk about Lilith a lot. I research it, but I don't talk about it a lot. And to have a sagging Lilith, oh my goodness. That's what I believe is an evil damn life. Are you crazy? Cut them off out of my life fast. Yes, I don't like those sad qualities. Makes sense. I try to upfront. I don't like manipulative people or taking advantage of them like saggies do. Yeah. I always, if you ever think about Sagittarius, you think about Aries. This is not Aries symbol we'll be using, but you always think about like Batman and how Joker came around and played games with Batman and just did whatever he wanted to do. You said Libra Mars is your favorite, which is second and third. I was gonna do a video on that. Leo Mars is my second, but for the wrong reasons. My Aries Venus love Leo Mars. It's a thirst trap. Leo Mars is a thirst trap. Now my Scorpio Moon video will have a part 3 to it, but it'll be Leo Mars taking over that whole saga, and it's gonna tell you why Leo Mars is a thirst trap, and why Libra Mars likes Aryan energy. I'm gonna break it down. Now this is not gonna be scripted. Like, oh my goodness, I gotta research this. It's not about that. This is about I'm gonna turn it into a cartoon type of, but with a lot of realistic stuff. So the new Scorpio Moon video will be a Libra Mars video title, and it will go from there. But it's not scripted. You're not gonna be able to read about this. It's just human nature studies with a little funness in it too. But I'm breaking down the Libra Mars and Leo Mars in it. What happens when you go to the Aryan planet? What powers do you get? Because you get the powers of defense in the Mars. The Emperor of Mars gives you powers to defend yourself. It don't matter if it's man or woman. Your Mars is how you defend yourself. What's your Mars' powers again? Aries Mars easy to get. I'm not saying that. But damn sure they'll make you want their ass. It's a thirst magnet. Leo Mars are a thirst magnet. Cherie got one. Cherie got Leo Mars. It's a thirst magnet. But why? The rock eyebrow. Why is it a thirst magnet? See, the stuff I come up with is not data research, but I put it in a way where you can kind of follow it in a comical way. And I'm going to tell you why Leo Mars is a thirst magnet and why Libra Mars isn't in my next video. But Libra Mars, number 1. Leo Mars, number 2. I like Aries Mars, but they play too much. They play too much. They on purpose, they purposely try to get me upset or use energy up for their own delight. Aries Mars women like to get the fire out you, especially if they, because Aries Mars is a powerful placement. Even though it's not how women move, they sense you have Aries placements in you and they love Aries energy, so they do anything in their power to get it out you. Oh, we over 2 hours. I'm sorry. Well, this is the show for the time. Please like the video after it's posted. That helps the algorithm up. And look for me to come on, not this week, but next week. And everybody who come in to watch the podcast for replays, please like, leave a comment. It helps since you went in the live. And if you have any ideas or anything that you want us to do, that you want me to do in the next podcast, it's Libra season, so we're going to be battling these scales, or be lying on the scales, or be holding the scales, or be loving the scales this whole month. This your boy Ken Ace Nova Slayton, Nova Chronicles. Peace.